my name's Kerry Petty, and I'm here to get you flatter for the 4th. So what does that mean? Flat stomach, a little bit flatter underneath the arms, sculpting those thighs so they're more flat on the side, and a little bit of work on the glutes. So let's get started. 14-day challenge. Today is day 1, and we are going to do a 20-minute workout each time. So we are going to start lying down on our back. The magic circle gives you a little bit more resistance. You get more bang for your butt. Inhale here. Exhale, press into the magic circle. You're slowly just lifting that head, neck, and shoulders up. 2 more. Exhale to lift. Stomach's pulled up and in to keep it flat. And again, exhale to lift. 3. We're going to add a leg now. Inhale to lift. Right leg stretches all the way out. Inhale, bend the knee to come back in. Remember, you're pulling up on the pelvic floor as you press in to get some arm work. And again, exhale to press in and back down. We're doing flexion. That requires you to pull those deep abdominals in, flattening out the stomach. And then you're sculpting that side abdominals. And last one. We're going to change it again. Inhale, reach the arm out. Arms come up and overhead. And again, reach away long, pushing through that heel. 1 more. We're doing a 3 count of all these exercises, and we're going to switch. Left leg stretches out. Pull up on the kneecap. Reach through your heel. You'll really get your quad working. Connect your rib cage as your arms reach back behind you. Both legs. Inhale here. Exhale, reach away. Really pulls on those deep abs. And again, press out. If you have trouble with flexion, working in this position will help you, but we've got to do that deep flexion to get the abs working up and in. We're going to lose the magic circle for a moment. Inhale here. Arms reach back behind you. Right leg reaches out. Circle the arms around. Lift that leg up now. Bend the knees. The arms come back. Exhale, reach away long. Circle around. Lift your head and neck up as you reach through your leg. And inhale back. 1 more here, and then we'll switch to that left leg. Reach back behind you, circle around, stabilize your shoulders as you reach that right leg up, and then bend the knee to come back down. 3 on the left. Inhale, arms and legs move away from each other. Circle the arms around. They come toward the leg as the leg gets closer, reaching toward the ceiling, and all the way back down. 2 more. Reach away long without arching the back. Remember that you're in a neutral spine position so that you can correctly work your deep abs. If you're always working in a flat back position, kind of the old days of Pilates, you will actually create almost a hunchback position. All right, reach away long, circle around, lift both legs up to the ceiling, and inhale back down. If you've got a tight back, a weaker back, you don't want to work with both legs. Again, work at your pace. I have other videos that show you how to modify everything, but this one is going to work a little bit more. I'm going to grab the knees and bring myself back up to a seated position. We're going to, again, use the magic circle to work the arms as we go into our half roll back. Inhale here, exhale to roll halfway back. Keep the abs pulling in so you're slowly coming back up and forward. And again, rolling back, keeping the crown of the head reaching forward. And 1 more, and rolling back up. Watch what your stomach is pulling in. We're going to go all the way down. Inhale here, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, slowly roll up. Now, a lot of times I see people pooch out here. Take the top of the head forward. Arms are in line with your shoulders. Slowly back down. If you start to fall down, you're using your hip flexors, and then you're not going to get that flat stomach. And again, inhale here. Exhale, start to roll, reach through that head and neck, reach that head and neck forward. Pressure on the magic circle gets those arms working. You can work the upper and the lower body at the same time. And again, 1 more, and we'll change it. Inhale here. Exhale, you're stretching all the way forward. And then inhale, coming back down. A little bit more choreography, so you have to think about it. Inhale here. Exhale, reach all the way back. Start to roll up, bending the knees. Once you're all the way up, you stretch all the way out. Bend the knees as you come down. Once the arms are here, the legs stretch out. Good. Inhale here. Reach the arms and legs away from each other. Exhale, start to roll up, bending the knees. Once you get all the way up, you're going to stretch all the way out through your heels. As you start to roll down, you're bending your knees. Once you get all the way here, your arms and legs are reaching away from each other. And again, stretch all the way out. Good. Start to roll up, bending the knees. Get that stretch through the back of the legs. Press on the magic circle. Slowly rolling down, bending the knees. By the time the arms are all the way up, the legs are stretched all the way down. We've got to go the other direction now. We're going to do the roll over. So the roll over is harder for some people. You've got to lift up the heavier part of the body, the bony pelvis and the glutes. Starting not at a 90-degree angle, but at a position where you feel your abs pulling. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to roll up and over. Legs are parallel to the floor, or you can touch your feet. And then slowly rolling back down, one vertebrae at a time, back to that position that pulls on your abs. Inhale, feel a length through the legs. Exhale, you're rolling up and over, hold, slowly rolling back down, one vertebrae at a time. Good. And again, one more, and then we'll add something to it. Inhale here, stretch, reach through your heels, and then exhale to roll down. Good. Inhale, reach, exhale, use those side abdominal muscles to lift you up. Hold here. As you start to roll forward, we're going to grab the legs and come into a open leg rocker. Exhale back 1, and exhale back 2, and exhale back 3. Leg comes together. Inhale here. Exhale, you're rolling up and over. Good. As you slowly proceed forward, really stabilize your shoulders. Whoa! Lift yourself up into that upper leg rocker. You can have a little bit more momentum there, and it took me the wrong direction. Good. Control is one of the major things you want to think about. That was a good thing to show that I didn't have enough control. We'll do one more. Exhale to roll over. Good. Press through your feet. Stabilize. Grab the legs. You're coming up. That was a little better. Inhale here. Exhale to roll back. 1. Roll back 2. Good. Roll back 3. And coming all the way back up. Good. Hold that teaser position and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift. Good. Reach high and lower. Reach high and lower. Reach high and lower. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Arms reach up. Legs lower and back. Lift, down, and together. Lift, down, and together. Good. Bend the knees in. We're going right into rolling like a ball, keeping the deep abs pulled up and in. And again, exhale back, inhale back up. Remember, there's no momentum. You shift your weight back to the low back. It'll take you back. If you go all the way to your shoulders, you'll lose that balance. Good. Come all the way forward, get a little stretch through the legs, and then we're going into a rotation exercise. We're going to do the rotation exercise kneeling, just because that requires you to work the body a little bit more with your glutes. You've got to hold yourself up. So arms are reaching out in front of you. Inhale here, press on the magic circle. You're going to rotate 1, 2, 3. Inhale, pull center. Rotate 1, 2, 3. Inhale, pull center. It's important to get a little bit of a pause, kind of like a reset. Think about a sprinkler outside. And again, rotate 2, 3. Inhale, come back. And again, rotate 2, 3. And inhale, come back. We'll change it to the 180. The arms should stay right across from each other as you turn, which makes it a lot harder. Exhale to turn 1, 2, 3, but you're flattening out that waistline. And rotate 2, 3, pull back center. Head and neck stay in line with the center of the body. Arms are directly across from each other as you turn. And again, rotate 2, 3, inhale, pull back. Rotate 2, 3, and inhale, pull back. Good. We're going to go onto our side. We want to work the legs for sure. The magic circle adds resistance to the exercise and a little bit of balance. You're in ear, shoulder, hip, heel alignment. You're going to press down on the magic circle, release the tension. Press down 2 and release. We've got 2 more. Press down 3 and release. And again, press down 4 and release. Leg comes to the inside. Exhale to push up 1 and release. Really feel the glutes working. Press up 2 and release. Press up 3 and release. And 1 more. Press up 4 and release. You're going to circle. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Notice my waistline is defined and reverse. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. And inhale, exhale 4. Legs are long. You're going to lift both legs as a unit and lower down. Deep abs are pulled up and in. Exhale to lift and lower down. Exhale, lift and lower down. Good. Lift and lower. They can't go super high or your waistline will flatten out. And lift and lower. One last one. Lose the magic circle. You're in a nice long line. Now the palm is down on my left hand. Right hand is up. I'm going to press into that left hand, lift up as a unit and lower down. Good. Full side bend, lift and lower down. And again, exhale to lift and lower down. Good. One more. Exhale, lift and lower down. We got 2 sides, so we've got to work that other side. Ear, shoulder, hip, heel alignment actually will get you working correctly. That works the muscles the way that they're designed to be worked. Again, you're nice and long through the spine. I'm 5'3". I have a smaller magic circle, so that helps me to keep my waistline defined. Exhale to press 1 and release. Press 2 and release. Press 3, push it down, feel the glutes. Press 4 and release. Now, as you push up, feel it really on those hip stabilizers. Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale, press and lower. Feel the quad working. And lift and lower. And last one, press and lower. As you circle, feel it in the hip joint. But when you go behind you, feel it in the glutes. Waistline stays still. Upper body stays still. Otherwise, you're not getting the work that you could get in the legs. Reverse. Push through your heel to challenge. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. And inhale, exhale 4. Now stabilize the upper body. It doesn't move and you lift. So you can't lift super high. Exhale, lift. Challenge your balance. Lift that arm up. And exhale, lift and lower. And last one, lift and lower. Good. Side bending here low on the side. Inhale here. Right arm is stretched all the way out. The palm is down. This hand works for balance. You could always have your hand here to lift and lower and lift and lower. It's hard because you're balancing on a little bitty point at your hip. Exhale, lift and lower. And last one, exhale, lift and lower. Good. Turning on to the hands and knees. We're going to do a series of a plank. So starting on all fours, you're going to stretch that right leg out. Just a nice way to get into your plank correctly. Find yourself pushing away from the floor before you press back to that bottom leg. Exhale to press over your heels, pull over your toes. You're challenging your body to stay still. 3 and 4. So we're going to switch to one leg. Push 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and switch. And press 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Stack the hands a little bit closer together. See if you can lift up that arm and press 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Switch arms. Press 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Coming on to the side, we're going into more of a full side bend and we'll add the rotation to it. So we're going to swing that right arm foot up. You're going to reach with the left ankle is against the right foot. So I'm going to press and lift up in a nice long line and lower down. And again, exhale, squeeze to lift, pull with this arm to get the stretch. And again, 2 more, lift and lower. And last one, lift and lower. We're going to take it into a twist, which just involves you staying up longer. So you're going to press to lift up, then you're going to pike your hips and reach down to the floor. Then you're going to go into extension, taking your gaze up toward the ceiling. Arm comes back to where you started, and then back down. And again, inhale to reach up, squeeze the inner thighs. Pike the hips, belly button down. Rotate, belly button to the ceiling. Come back to your side bend, and then back down. Good. We're gonna switch sides. So side bend with long legs. You're pressing into that top foot as you reach out in a nice long line and lower down. You're sandwiching the front and the back of the body and lower down. Inhale here, exhale, squeeze to lift and lower down. One more. Find that squeeze to lift and lower down. All right, we're gonna do that twist. It gets into the waistline, works the shoulder stabilizers here. Exhale to lift up, twist and pike. Rotate to the ceiling and then over and back down. And again, exhale to find that reach long. Good, rotate down and lift back up all the way over and then slowly back down. Good. We've got to go to the stomach. We're going to go into swimming to work the glutes. We're going to use the magic circle as like we were in the pool with the kickboard. Gaze is down. We're going to lift the arms and the legs and scissor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release those glutes. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press into that magic circle. Get that shoulder girdle working. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't bend at the knees. Squeeze and press to get across the pool. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set. Press, 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 press. Then we're going to do a little stretch. So I'm going to hook the magic circle here between the legs and squeeze to come up into that swan. We can also take this into the rocking. So you lift the legs, the head stays lifted, open the chest, or you can just hold this. Good. Relax. Push that magic circle down. Come back into what we call a pendulum child's pose. So you're going to rock from the right shoulder down to the right hip, push into the tailbone, left hip, and then over to the side. So you get a little bit deeper, you get into those side hips, and again, pressing down, rotate, sitting back up, pressing down, and then rotate, and then coming back up. Good. We're gonna go seated again. So in this position, we're gonna work on pulling in those abdominal muscles with the spine stretched forward. A magic circle always helps. Inhale here. Feel the length through the spine as you start to press down, practicing getting your girdle of strength working. Remember, you have your own weightlifter's belt inside of you. This works the arms too. Come tall through your spine. And again, exhale to press and release. And again, press and release. Good. We want to work a little bit just with the arms. We're going to go high kneeling so that you have to work the abs and the glutes. You're going to be centered with bent elbows first. We're going to practice the difference between bent elbows, a short position, and a long position. So exhale to press in 1, 2, 3, and release. So you're practicing pulling up on the pelvic floor, tightening the deep abdominal muscles. Shoulders are down because they're stabilized. And exhale to press in 1, 2, 3, and release. Arms are out in front of you. Press 1, 2, 3, and release. Squeeze, 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 and release. Press, 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 and release. And again, press, 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 and release. The elbows are going to be bent behind you so you can work on your triceps. The magic circle is centered on your low back. Exhale to press in 1, 2, 3, release. Press, 2, 3, release. Abs are pulled up and in. You've got to build the endurance of them. When you're working your arms, you have to think about your core first and then the part of the exercise. Press, 2, 3, and release. Arms reach out, press in and release. Press in and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. One more, squeeze and release. Arms come up and overhead like a halo. Press in 1, 2, 3, and release. Squeeze, 2, 3, and release. Press, 2, 3, and release. Arms come straight up overhead. Again, the shoulders are not elevated. Press in and release. Press in and release. Squeeze and release. And again, squeeze and release. Let's get a big stretch here, reaching one to the side. Inhale, pull center. Reach to that opposite side. Inhale, pull center. Reach up and back behind you, opening the chest. And then reach, rounding down to the floor. And you are done. Day one, flatter stomach, flatter underarms, flatter sculpted thighs. You've got it. I will see you tomorrow for we're going to flatten before the 4th.